Hi everybody, I am SamIAm and you're watching SamIAm Tarot. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. So lately I've been seeing 1111 a lot, and today I saw 444, I think 222, but I've been seeing a lot of the angel numbers lately, and I feel like a large portion of you are going towards the next level in your life. You're ascending to a higher purpose. More opportunities are coming your way. So if you've been feeling that, you are right on the money. And if you haven't quite been feeling it, because if you're like me, I'm someone who doesn't always like when everybody else is experiencing all kinds of different symptoms from the moon and things, and I'm like, what are y'all talking about? I didn't get that. Don't worry. I feel like for those of you that are not experiencing any symptoms or having any kind of feelings or anything, it doesn't mean that opportunities are not coming towards you, okay? So don't feel like, just if you're not feeling what everybody else is feeling, or the atypical, signs that you're ascending or whatever, it doesn't mean that you're not, okay? All right, so let's jump into this reading and see what messages Spirit has for us. I feel like the masculines are wanting to know where your head is at, collective. So let's see what messages, what you might want to be saying to the masculine. What does the collective want to say to the masculine? Seven of Pentacles. So some of you might be feeling like you've wasted a lot of time and energy and effort and money in this situation, and you're wondering if you should be if there's anything left here for you to work on, to be focused on. Because I do feel like at one time it was lucrative, and take that as it resonates. That could be financially, emotionally, spiritually even, but I feel like it's not. Page of Pentacles. I feel like some of you have you might be telling this masculine, or they can feel you energetically having turned your back on this connection. Wow, that's way too many. So I feel like some of you are just definitely moving on from this situation, or you're at least in the mindset of like focusing on other things going on in your own life. So you might not necessarily be, have your energy focused on them, and they can sense that. I also feel like this is some of the masculines. Also, they've turned their back on a situation they may have been working on. Yeah, there's still a lot of love here. So I feel like you are focusing on yourself, maybe self-love for a lot of you. But I do feel like there's a lot of love that you have for this situation. There's a lot of affection, and you do want the best for this person. I get the sense that some of you are watching this person in secret. You may not be watching them to the same degree or in the same ways that you were watching them before. Okay. But I do feel a sense of watching. The Chariot. Yeah, so someone is, wanting to head into calmer, I wanted to say seas, but I don't, that's for a reason. So someone may be taking a trip, going on a cruise or something like that on the water, or you might just be spending a lot of time at the beach. But I feel like someone is moving away from this connection. You've turned your back. Like if you notice, all of the cards that have a person on them have this person with their back to me. So it's like, I feel like a lot of you have, turned your back, and while you do still have a lot of love for this person, you are also moving on and pursuing endeavors in your own life. You're starting to think about your own future, what the, you know, what the future holds for you, what abundance is coming in for you. Okay. Tower. Okay. I don't know if it kind of rolled out and it stayed like this. I'm going to take it in the reverse. Yeah, there's a transformation, and I feel like it's going to be a hopeful one. So a lot of you are heading for something new after this tower falls. So I do feel like there is a tower coming down for someone. You are no longer burdened by this situation. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are feeling hopeful for the first time in a long time. You're feeling like, you know, the path is clear for you to pursue other endeavors. You might be, I feel like a lot of you are focusing on starting your own businesses. I feel like there's like a lot of, oh, that's not is that a turtle? Yes, it's a turtle. Oh no, that's a crab. That's a huge crab. I feel like a lot of you might be paying more attention to animals, or animals might be, they're drawing your attention because, you know, they're seeming to be attracted to you for some reason. And so you might be confused by that, but I feel like that's because your energy is shifting and you're focusing more on positivity and raising your vibration and being in an abundant frame of mind. And that's being reflected here. I feel like that's what these new paths are opening up because you're more open to them energetically. So you've allowed this tower to fall. You've allowed this split to happen. Some of you might not be in communication with this person, and that used to bother you at one point, but I feel like a lot of you, since you've been examining like what is going on, you're, you know, starting to wonder, like, is this even worth continuing to focus on? Yeah, it used to bother you to be heading into the unknown before, and now you're not bothered by that. You are no longer being feel held down by the future, you know, because it was like, I don't know what's happening with me and this person. And I don't feel like you've necessarily let this person go, because like I said, there's a lot of love between the two of you, but I do feel like you're allowing things to letting the chips fall where they may, and just, you know, expecting abundance in your own life. You're sowing seeds in your own life so that you can be happy, regardless of whether you and this person ever come back together or not. I feel like a lot of you are confident in walking away from this situation where you may not have been before. So what did I just said, you're feeling confident, 9 of Cups. So I definitely feel like you're confident in walking away from this situation, ready to face, you know, the future, ready to face whatever you have set up for yourselves. A lot of you have been spending a lot of time meditating. You've been, a lot of you have been manifesting, and you've been getting those manifestations. And if you haven't seen them, I feel like a lot of you, yeah, they're coming in quickly through all the storms. So there might be things going on around you. There's still things that you're having to deal with, but I feel like a blessing is coming in. There's a transformation. So it's like all of this turmoil, all of these storms that are coming are, they're not going to affect you. You're headed towards abundance. You're headed towards, you know, having an abundant future for yourself. Like I said, regardless of whether you get back together with this person or not, there's a lot of focus on your own future. Okay. Okay, so I feel like this person, at one point, you know, you're done dealing with this juggling. Like there was a time where you were, and I won't say you were okay with it, but you dealt with it. And now I feel like you're just kind of like, you know, we have the Six of Cups here, but I feel like with this card, like he's kind of like, hey, what you doing down there? But not really trying to help her get out of the situation that she's in. And I feel like a lot of you are no longer helping, whether this be your person or someone in your family or friends. You're no longer extending your hand to people who don't deserve it. You're done juggling your time between other people and yourself, and you're doing investing more in yourself. This is really good, collective. And I feel like a lot of the masculines have started picking up on this, and that's why they're like wondering. Some of them have not come towards you because they're wondering where your head is, where your heart is. What is it that you really want? And I feel like the overall message, yeah, you know, I feel like this person makes you feel childlike. A lot of you do still want this connection. Very much so. I do feel like there is love in this connection, and many of you do still want to be with this person. At the same time, I feel like you're just done putting so much focus on it. You're no longer paying attention to, you know, what this person is doing, how they're feeling, what they're thinking, you know, and those are things that you still care about, but you have now, a lot of you are focusing on yourself, your own self-worth. Uh-oh. That's a lot. Yeah, so you're finding, we have the Strength card here. Taming your strength, taming. I feel like a lot of you are taming the urge to reach out to them, to call them, to check on them, to send them messages. You're refraining from doing that. The Knight of Wands. Yeah. And I feel like this is something that some of you have just begun this, or you just made up your mind to do this. So that could be anywhere between like today, like you're like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not sending them any more messages. If they want to talk to me, they'll message me, or they'll call me, or they'll come see me, or whatever. But so like I said, you are again turning your back on the situation and moving in a direction of like paying attention to, some of you are becoming more and more interested in the stars and messages that you're getting from that. Also messages that you're getting from your ancestors. So a lot of you are receiving downloads, opportunities, downloads about opportunities, and you're working on yourself. Like I said, you're putting in the work right now to get yourself to the place where you want to be. Yeah, this is the Judgment card. I feel like a lot of you have made up your mind about this situation. You're no longer, you're not judging yourself anymore for any past transgressions, anything that you've done to anybody or anything that anybody has done to you. I feel like you're no longer focusing on those things. So even though you're not grieving over this situation, you are tired. I feel like a lot of you are just tired. you're worn out from all the time and energy and effort you've put into this connection to not get anything back. A lot of you are just tired. Three of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like for some of you, you have sent a message recently, today or sometime in the past week or so. And like some of you went as far as to tell this person, like, I'm done. I'm not investing in this anymore. And whatever you said definitely took a lot of strength, and it took, because you, for a long time, I feel like a lot of you were afraid to take this step to say, I'm done dealing with this, or I no longer want to invest my time and energy in this, because you were afraid of what this person might say, that they would be okay with you walking away. But now you're no longer holding on to the responsibility of what this person does. Like, you know what, at the end of the day, I know that I'm worth someone fighting for, and I'm going to, that includes me fighting for me. So I feel like that's the frame of mind that you all are in, is that you're gonna fight for yourself. Okay, we have the Star card. Yeah, so I feel like a lot of you, like I said, you're focusing on the stars. A lot of you are focused on nighttime. There's something you're doing at night. So some of you might be getting off work, and then in the evening times is when you do whatever it is that you want to do. But a lot of you are that's when you're getting your biggest bursts of creativity. I'm focused, man. Knight of Swords. So this could be the masculine wanting to come in here because now they can feel your energy pulling away from them or pulled away from them, and now they're wanting to come in and have a conversation. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but you should also be aware that this person, I feel like this person is still not completely healed from whatever it is they were dealing with. They haven't completely moved past this, whatever it was that they're dealing with or still are dealing with. But I also feel like they're ready to face you head on. They're no longer trying to hide their feelings or hide or hold things back from you. A lot of times I feel like they were holding things back from you, just not being completely honest with you about what was going on, about how they felt about you. And so I feel like now, because this person can sense that you are walking away, they're wanting to come forward. Yeah, Five of Swords. Some of you are just like, you too late, bro. Like, I don't want to hear that. You know, some of you are saying, like, you got to show me actions. Actions speak louder than words. And I feel like a lot of you are demanding that. And they can sense that. They can sense a shift in your energy. A lot of you have shifted into a new space. And so that's why it's like this separation, however frequent it's been in your situation, each one is necessary for you to grow and for the other person to grow. You are not necessarily growing at the same rates, and because more feminines are on this journey than masculine, you will often find that you are further along on the journey than they are, because a lot of them are just now finding out about this. A lot of them are just now investing in themselves, and you know, instead of giving to the people and situations around them. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are very, very intelligent, and this person took that for granted. I feel like there's there's an obsession here. There's something. What is this devil card, Spirit? What is the devil card? Where's the devil card? Knight of Swords. Okay, some of you are combating this obsession. Like I said, you're fighting urges to reach out to this person. You're fighting urges to, when this person does want to talk to you, or, you know, when they say things like sweet things to you that you love to hear, you're resisting the urge to fall for that, because you're like, no, you need to step all the way up or fall completely back, because I can't keep, it's a cycle that you keep finding yourself in, because this love that the two of you have for each other becomes, it's like I said, it's more of an obsession. And you realize, because like it was making, your obsession with this person was making you weak for whatever they were throwing at you, and you were willing to accept whatever came, and trying to explain it away and trying to be understanding. And a lot of you are done doing that. So while this person is wanting to come in and have a conversation with you, I feel like some of you are going to talk to this person, but whereas they're coming in as a king, you're coming in as a knight. And I feel like a lot of you are going to, now you're going to be, and not on some like, you know, you did it to me, so now I'm gonna do it to you. I don't feel like that. I feel like you are not being as forthcoming with this person as you were being in the past. And because you just, it's like you were the one maintaining the relationship. You were the only one maintaining the love between the two of you, the connection that the two of you had. And so now you're like, I'm reserving my energy. I'm not giving it all to you anymore. I can't give all my energy to you anymore. I have to save some for myself. So with this card, the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you're like, you know, you still have an opportunity to pick up this fire. And I mean that in the sense that there's still time for you to pick up where you left off before you met this person, or even in the early stages of your relationship with this person, where you were more focused on yourself, your spirituality, you know, your money. And even though it's like, you know, money is important, you're finding that ultimately you want to be happy. You just want to be happy, regardless of the amount of money that you make. You really just want love, companionship, joy. You want that all the time. Eight of Cups. Yeah, like I said, you're walking away from this situation. There's a lot of love here. I can tell you how I feel about you night and day. That's what I'm getting when I look at this card. So I feel like there are several situations that you might be focused on a lot of the time, but it's no longer controlling you. Yeah, you're letting the chips fall where they may. You're no longer, I feel like some of you are still very, well, I won't say very sad, but you're still sad about the situation, sad about which way it could go. Because you really want this person. A lot of you do still want your person. You want to be with them. You want to build a life with them. We have the Fool here. Yeah, very, very hopeful. A lot of you are, like I said, wishing on a star in this card. A lot of you are wanting or learning more about the stars, learning more about what you need to do to raise your vibration. You're focused more on your spirituality. A lot of you are focused more on your spirituality. Okay. I'm not going to make this one too long, guys. So let's do the Moonology deck here. Confidence is your key to success. Yes, so you are definitely, like I said, finding your purpose. You're feeling definitely more confident in yourself since you stopped putting so much focus on this person, which is, and because of that, your confidence level is going up. Your confidence in what you can, wow, a fiery climax approaches. I told you there are some great opportunities coming up here in the month of October. A lot of you are getting ready to experience some, whether they be financial, spiritual, there's going to be definitely some growth coming in here for a lot of you. A lot of good things coming in. Show the world the real you. Yeah, stop hiding anymore. A lot of you are, like I said, you're coming out of this obsession where all you did was worry about this person and how they were doing and how they felt, and now you're no longer doing that. Balance, spirituality, and practicality on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, like I said, you all are starting to find that balance again. You're no longer just focused on this. You're still have a lot of love for this person, but you're not allowing it to be your total focus anymore. You're moving on and moving in a direction of doing things for yourself. Okay, one last message. What does the collective want the masculine to know? What last message does the collective want the masculine to know? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yeah. So like I said, you're still very much in love with this person, but you're not letting it run your life anymore. You're doing what you have to do for you to make sure that you are set up for success. Finding out the truth crushed me. So you may have found out something about this person, a secret that they were holding back from you. Some of you may have found that this person is married, or that they have another person. Or some of you are just finding out that things are not going to materialize between the two of you as quickly as you have hoped. Because you've been waiting for so long, and now you're like, you know, just coming to the realization like, wow, we're not going to be together, are we? You know, and that truth was hard to face. I'm so attracted to you. Yeah. So a lot of you, like I said, you're still very much in love with this person, definitely attracted to them as they are with you. This person is absolutely attracted to you. I don't react when people mention your name. So this person is, again, they're hiding their feelings, or you're hiding your feelings. But like I said, whenever I say something, there's usually a message in it. So they are, for a lot of you, that's what they're doing. They're not reacting when people bring your name up. Although on the inside, they're probably like, you know, wondering how you're doing, what's going on with you, if you're happy. And for some of you, if you're not reacting when people mention this person's name, is because you are no longer having an emotional response to everything that has to do with this person. You're approaching things much more rationally and allowing yourself to love this person, but continue on with your life. All right, guys, this is a great reading. Be on the lookout for a lot of opportunities that are coming your way. A lot of success is coming for a very large portion of you in the month of October. So just keep your vibrations high, stay focused, stay positive, and things are starting to turn around for you. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you liked this reading, and I hope that this reading resonated with you. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.